Chinese leaders have always believed that power derives from controlling both the physical battlefield and the cultural domain. For Lenin, Stalin, Mao, and now Xi, words are not vehicles of reason and persuasion, they are bullets. And Americans should be concerned, because Xi Jinping's ambitions for ideological control are to remake the entire world, according to the CCP.
What the Chinese call discourse power.
People's Liberation Army has developed the concept of three warfares, which is to say public opinion, legal, and psychological warfare as key components of its psychological cognitive warfare efforts.
The United Front Work Department is one of the core agencies of the Chinese Communist Party, trying to make sure that members of ethnic Chinese communities around the world are answering the Chinese Communist Party's call and placing people sympathetic to the Chinese Communist Party as representatives of these groups.
The CCP doesn't just target Chinese nationals, they want to influence American students as well. They know college campuses present easy targets for their anti-American messaging. That's why they planted Confucius Institutes on our campuses.
The Chinese Communist Party tries to influence media around the world.
There are more than a dozen radio stations in cities across the country where Americans hear subtle pro-Beijing propaganda on their FM radio.
The thing about TikTok is it is owned by a Chinese company. Moderators were told to remove references to Tiananmen Square.
The Chinese government could control the recommendation algorithm, which could be used for influence operations.
34 foreign films are allowed into China each year, giving Hollywood good reason to self-censor what Beijing doesn't like.
If you want to have any access to the China market, you don't stand up to China.
And Xi Jinping sitting down to dinner with some of America's top CEOs.
One business executive in attendance told the Wall Street Journal it was propaganda at its finest.
The Chinese Communist Party seeks total control. Perhaps most importantly, it means thought control.